I'm going to make a little baby beanie hat. I'm going to start with a slip stitch as usual and pop it on the hook, and I'm going to make 40 chains. I'm going to use trebles, so wrap the yarn around the hook and do a treble into the 4th chain from the hook. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in the UK. If you're in America, you will call this a double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook, and then in every chain right to the end, and that should give you 39 stitches. No, 38 stitches, silly me. 38 stitches. So that's 38 stitches done. This turning chain here at the end counts as a stitch. So for your second row, we're going to do 3 chain to turn, which counts as 1 treble. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to miss the first stitch and do 2 trebles into the next one. Then I'm going to miss 1 stitch and again do 2 trebles into the next one. And repeat that all along. Missing a stitch, 2 trebles. Miss a stitch, 2 trebles into the next one. Just a few stitches left there, missing 1, treble into that one, another treble into the same one, and then what we're left with is 1 more stitch and the turning chain. Now remember, the turning chain counts as a stitch, so miss 1, and we're just going to do 1 treble into the top of that turning chain. And again 3 chain to turn, and on the next row all you need to do is 2 trebles into each space between the V's right to the end. Oopsie daisies, right to the end. We'll work along there, and then 1 treble into the top chain of that turning chain. So just between the 2 treble stitches there, or double crochet stitches if you're American, do 2 more in that space. Right to the end. Coming to the end of that row, there's the last little V stitch in there, and as I said, finish with 1 treble into the top of the turning chain and make 3 chain to turn. And that last row we're going to repeat another 4 times, and that'll give us 7 altogether. We've done 3, 1 plain row, 2 V-stitch rows, and then 4 more. There's the first 7 rows done straight, and now we're going to decrease on the next row. So 3 chain to turn, 1, 2, 3. And to decrease in, this time, every other V, we're just going to put 1 stitch in. So for the first V, we do the 2 stitches, 2 trebles into there, and into the next one, just one treble, and repeat that all along the row. 2 into that V, 1 into the, whoops, 1 into the next. And then 1 stitch into the top of the turning chain at the end. For the 9th row, we're going to abandon the V-stitch pattern. Just do your 3 chain to turn as normal. Turn your work. And we're going to miss that one. Don't go into the first one. Do 2 treble together into the next 2. So you do your treble, but don't pull through the last 2 loops. And again into the next one, and then pull through all 3 on your hook, and do that all along the row. That turns 2 stitches into 1. Pull through twice, pull through twice, pull through all 3. And then when you get to the end, work it into the last stitch and the top of the turning chain. Work those 2 together as before, and that's your 9th row. For the 10th and final row, I've done 3 chain and turned. Missed the first stitch, and we're going to crochet 3 stitches together. So pull through 1, pull through 2, in the next 3 stitches, pull through 1, pull through 2, pull through 1, pull through 2, then pull through all 4 on the hook, and continue doing that all along the row into each consecutive 3 stitches. Then you're left with the stitch and the turning chain at the end, so just do 2 together there, 1 into the stitch, 1 into the turning chain, and that's your 10th row. Leave a nice long end to finish and pull it through the last stitch and pull it tight. Then we just need to gather the top, so just do your crochet hook in and out of the top stitches and pull that yarn through to gather it up, and then all you need to do is pull that tight, stitch down the side seam, and you've got your little hat.